All right, guys. So welcome to our brand new intent data system. And I just want to kick this off by saying the intent data is the hottest and easiest lead system that you'll ever have, and hottest leads that you'll ever recover. This will completely change the game for how you're working. So what is intent data and how does it work? Well, first of all, it works when you get a visitor to your website. They've come to your site, you've spent money, you've used our white label suite to interact, you've brought in a new web visitor by using a Meta ad or a Google ad, or they've responded to a content piece that you've got, they've landed on your site, and guess what? They're busy. So they didn't take the action that you spent so long crafting your website to deliver. And suddenly what you find is that you have zero. Well, this is where intent data really starts to sing, because what we're going to do is set up and run our intent data directly from our white label suite intent search. So we're going to create a pixel code, which looks kind of like that. And this is going to go all the way down here as we copy and paste that into our website and funnel builder. So you're going to take that pixel, you're going to go to your website or funnel builder, and you're going to copy and paste that pixel into the head section of your website. And then something amazing happens. What happens straight after that is you will start to see leads coming into your white label suite dashboard automatically with their name, with their email address, with their phone number if we've got it, and with a whole bunch of other data that I'm about to show you as well. So this is the biggest change. What this means for you as a business owner is that you can now install this pixel on your clients' sites, and you can start to deliver them back live leads in their system. You can have them show up in the opportunity pipelines. You can show people where they've landed. And the next step from that, of course, is that now you have a lead that you can actually follow up on. Somebody's landed on your site and you can now actually engage them. And this is 100% compliant, and it is with their permission to follow up with the marketing. How absolutely amazing is that? So now somebody's landed on your site, and guess what? You can get them straight into White Label Suite, straight into an automation on high level that allows you to now follow this person up. What does this mean? It means that you end up with more clients, more sales, and your sub-accounts, your agencies are happy because now you've got leads that you can actually demonstrate. All right. So this is the brand new intent data system within White Label Suite. We want you to be able to take this out to market and be able to show clients how you are going to be able to generate leads for them by simply copying and pasting a small piece of code onto their site. So over in White Label Suite, you'll see our brand new intent search is right here and live. And from here, we're going to walk through how this sets up. Now, at the moment, guys, this is US data only. We click on here. We put in a few details, which is the name of the website we're going to use, the actual URL of the website itself, and then this limit field is for the maximum amount of leads you want per day. Now, why would anybody want a maximum amount of leads? Well, because there's a cost involved, right? So from White Label Suite point of view, there's a credit cost. There's, at the moment, 1 credit per name and email that we bring back in. Now, that will not stay at 1 credit. This is an introductory pricing only. So give it a name, set a limit, pop in the actual URL, and click on continue. What happens next is it'll open up a stats screen. But behind the stats screen, you will now have this embed code, which is simply a copy and paste scenario. This is what's called a pixel. So all you need to do is literally copy this pixel, head on over to your CRM, come down to where your websites live. So I'm just going to open up a funnel here or a website, come to settings, and just paste this in the header section over here. Now, what does that do? Once I've popped that pixel onto the site, what happens next? So what it actually does is creates what's called a consent banner on that site, which, by the way, as a legal requirement, is a great thing to do. And this gives you something to be able to sell to your clients. And let me show you what that looks like. So do this in an incognito mode and just go to whitelabelsuite.com. And as the site loads, you'll see it down the bottom, the consent banner. And here it is. The consent banner, that's what you've just installed with that pixel code. And when somebody clicks on accept, if that happens, back over in White Label Suite, inside of the list itself, you now get the live data of that person. You've got phone numbers, email addresses, you've got details of the people. If you click on them, you'll find things like company information, additional information like phone number, business emails, where they work, what their seniority level is. So as well as getting this data about the people that landed on the site, we've now got our statistics, which will show us visitors, how many said they're consenting, and how many IDs we've been able to resolve.